Hello, everybody. Welcome to Comics Covered. I am John, CEO of CovrPrice.com and co-founder, and this is my good friend Matt, CCO and co-founder of CovrPrice.com. And today, well, basically this show is getting to show everybody, just talk about comics for the week and what's going on, using some of the data that we collect via CovrPrice. But today's kind of a special one because Matt was like, what should we do today? And then he said, well, why don't we just dive into our personal collections and share some of the random stuff that we've amassed over the years of going to conventions, going to
just some of our favorite
stores.
books in general,
Just in general, stuff that we have. And I thought that was awesome. And then it really spiraled me because the last hour I've been going through my collection going, oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, that's stupid. But each one that I picked has a lesson behind it that I think will help collectors in general. But anyway,
lessons are good.
Yeah, lessons are good. How are you, Matt?
Well, it's good. And I realized how buried some stuff was. Like there's some covers where I'm like, I didn't even get to, like, I have 2 boxes here of things I need to grade and some of my favorite books. And those I'm not even showing tonight because they're too buried.
Lesson number 1, don't bury your comics.
And then I was like, hey, I want to talk about this cover I love, but I'm like, what book is this?
As I was going through my long box, I was like, I didn't even know I had this. I keep seeing this on the site. I'm like, oh, I have this? Okay. And it was like finding it for the first time. It was kind of fun.
Nice. Oh, I'm excited to see what you have then too.
Fame books. You can show all your Fame books, Matt.
Do I have?
There's Matthew. Hey, Matthew, how you doing?
Yeah, I'll have to see. Do I have any? I think I have a couple, but.
So before we jump in, just so you guys know, if you're not existing members of CovrPrice.com, sign up for free and check it out. And we're a price guide, collection management. We do raw and graded sales. If you're looking for FOCs, if you're looking for new releases and a ton of content, like 24 articles a month and 16 YouTube shows a month, go to CovrPrice.com and see if you like it.
Things for free.
Yeah, sign up for free, and then if you like it, you can pay us, and then we'll be happy.
That's right.
Then we'll be able to eat and buy more comics. So Matt, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first, or do
you want to just go back and forth? That way, then I'll get the next book queued up, and then
Gotcha.
Actually, I will show. There's another book I'll show off. Yeah.
All right, go. The way I was thinking is I've actually opened up on a browser all the comics I'm going to show, and at the end, I've added them to a virtual box in my collection in CovrPrice.com, and then we can all guess what the value is of the comics that I have in there.
And this will clearly showcase the organization skills of John versus me.
Oh no! If this zoomed out, this office is a mess, and
but in terms of like, I'm not bucketing my books to determine what's the most valuable.
I was just thinking about our watchers and how fun it would be if we did that. I guess you just don't think about anybody else, Matt.
No, this is true.
Well, we'll forgive you. All right. So book number 1. This book is. Okay, let me pull up the. Let me show my screen. This book is a book. The story behind this is that this is a book that Matt said, hey, back in the day when we first started hanging out, started thinking about Cover Price, Skyward #1. Matt was working at, and I never let Matt forget this.
It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big. Matt said, hey, I know this is getting optioned. It's gonna be huge. Oh my God, no one knows about this. Just go out and buy that comic. And I was like, and I wasn't really collecting at the time. I kind of had stopped for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I went to the store, bought like 25 of these, and nothing ever happened. Now they're worth the highest they went was 185 in 2019. But yeah, that's
when it got announced. It was announced literally 3 weeks after it came out that it was going to be a film.
And I sat on those and didn't do anything with them because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. And the lesson here, well, I mean, a cool story about like what the Earth's gravity's off and everyone can have like fly and stuff. And
the book is fantastic. I absolutely love the book. And this is Joe Henderson. Joe Henderson is a showrunner for a bunch of different shows. He did Lucifer. He's doing the live action Pokemon show. He just got announced for some animation. Oh my god, what was it? I think it was Energon
Hmm.
Energon project that they announced, and he's show running that. But this was his book, and that got picked up like pretty quick.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
like,
but what happened with this one was, so I was working at Sony at the time, and we saw the deal going. Like the I brought this to the studio because I was in a place where, I did bring comics to the different divisions, and so I brought this to Columbia Pictures, and they picked it up. And so I'm like, this is still available at Diamond. What? Let's be smart and order like 100 copies. And that this was literally the last book I ever speculated on. And just a lesson is just a pure lesson in overcommitting, right? And like there was no reason to do it. I have 100 copies to this day of not this one, but the main issue. And it's just a reminder of like, you make stupid decisions, you get stupid results, right? And that was kind of even though it seems so obvious, it was one of the clear things of like never speculate that hard on content books. Never.
yeah.
Never.
I mean, it was when Matt had been collecting for a long time. This is 2018. This is like
Yeah.
literally
This
when
is
CovrPrice
before we even
launched,
launched
right?
the site. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the year that we launched. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, like a not a dummy. I trusted my friend. I trusted my friend.
Insider information. Yes, I had an insider information and it was available. I was like, yes, this is a smart thing to do. It was a dumb thing to do. And it was just one, and you kind of, that was, you take a lesson, and I kind of just, it was a nice education on, even though you might have an inside track, it doesn't always, especially when it comes to content, some of the stuff doesn't ever pan out, right? The movie, it's 2026, and the movie there's not been a peep about it. So it's just a good lesson of, this is the downside of speculating, and especially going all in. So it was a good lesson and a good reminder to never do that again. And I never did. I've never gone into anything more than like 2 books. And
Matt learns fast when he does learn, he learns quickly. That's true.
But I thought it was fun. I was like, oh, you should pick these up. And plus, because it was literally and it wasn't like it was going into shops and taking these off stands. You can still get them through the distributor. So I was able to order them through Diamond through someone who had an account, because we didn't have an account at the time.
It's just funny to me because like all the lessons that we share and you write about and stuff like that, it's literally because we've done the hard stuff.
From it. Yeah,
it comes from being stupid.
We learn these lessons ourselves.
Yeah. All right, let's see what you got.
Okay, so I should have pulled it up. I didn't. Actually, I do have it. I guess you could look it up if you want. So, this book introduced me to one of my favorite artists. This is Eternus. This is it's in a really wavy bag right here, but this is the Eternus #1, the Tahani Far metal.
Eternus #1. Okay.
So literally, I met Tahani at the New York Comic Con when this was presented, and I mean, if you've met her, she has just such a big presence, and this cover was gorgeous. So this was a must pick up at the convention.
You said that's the metal one?
Yeah, this is the metal. Like, I don't think these do anything, but this was her first official cover. She did a couple covers for Stranger. Those are her first covers, but this was the cover that kind of put her on the map, essentially. And easily one of my favorite covers in my collection. This is one I got to get graded eventually. And to that point, in the same series, this is one of my favorite covers. And it's like, I just lost my screen here. I just bumped something.
Well, I'll share while you're looking. It's now the most recent sale was about 150. Raw, and you're looking at about 279.8 slabbed.
Yeah. And it's one of those books. So this is one. This is Howard Lyon. He also did an Eternus cover. So I'll show this. This is a Virgin Hollow cover.
Is that a variant of this issue? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it's right. It's the one to the left there.
Got it. Yeah.
I don't know much about Howard Lyon, but this book, this is just one of those books you just stare at because it's just like I'm not a big fan of Eternus. I'm not a big fan. Like I don't know Howard. I should pay attention to him more.
Mm.
But this book, there's certain covers you just get drawn to, and this was a cover that is absolutely gorgeous. So
Yeah,
this is
and it's a spot foil.
Yeah, no. There's certain books where foil works and spot foils don't work. I mean, this book works. Like the foil on this is, it's literally, it feels like a work of art when you stare at this.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
that
awesome.
that was a bonus twofer. They don't sell for much. Like I think I got this for $10, and I think they usually sell for around that same amount.
Well, right now it's about 15. Hey, profit.
Yeah. But it's one of those books. It's just, you know, it's not, didn't pick it up for the aftermarket value, didn't pick it up for any long-term spec, just simply picked it up because I liked it, you know.
Yeah, and I mean
that's right. This was a series that was created by Andy Serkis.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean there were whispers of it getting optioned or something going on with it, but again, it's one of those things that never panned out. And again, that wasn't the draw. The covers were the draw for me.
Yeah, and there you go. Lesson right there is collect what you love, what actually makes you happy.
And that's something I've leaned into hard over the past couple of years. It's just, if I like a cover, I'll buy it. Sometimes there's covers I'll be like, oh, I'm going to be stupid if I skip this book. And then I'll skip it. And I was totally right. Like I'm like, I should have picked it up. But, you know, I didn't care. I didn't love the cover. It would have only been a buy to like, you know, quote flip, which I haven't sold a book in like 2 years or 3 years. So it's like one of those things. Well, someone was like, I was telling people in the Discord that my shop has every issue of Absolute Batman on the shelf. Like there's 3 copies of #2, and then I think there's 10 of every copy of every issue after. So someone was like, go buy them all. I'm like, no. Like, I'm like, they're just going to sit here. I'm not going to do anything with them. They're going to sit here until they're worth nothing. You know, I'd rather someone find them and be like, oh my God, all these books are still here. I'd rather someone else enjoy that experience instead of me hoarding them where they do nothing.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let me jump into next one. So we were at a con and just digging through a long box, and I saw this Spawn 300. And I was like, oh, cool, whatever, Spawn. But then I looked closer and it was like, oh yeah, this is the J. Scott Campbell Spawn.
Yeah.
And I didn't know he had done Spawn. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That should be kind of going to my collection. And so, yeah, no, not a big story, just that I didn't realize, and not worth anything.
You're $8 rich.
I'm $8 rich on that one, but I just liked it. And I thought, you know, when do you get to see, you know, Campbell do a Spawn? So
I don't know. Spawn a couple. No, I guess this probably was the first time.
I mean, whenever he does something that's not just his typical woman-based kind of thing. And like, look in the background here, you see all the other, like, you see characters, you see Spawn, you see, I guess, Violator, you know, just all the different characters throughout the universe and the stained glass and stuff, and just really well done. But when he does something that's not just the woman, like his typical style, I just find that interesting.
Here, I wonder if this has changed for you, John. This has definitely changed for me. I don't like black and white covers anymore. Like, I know some of them will be rare, but like I will always prefer a color version over the black and white. I used to buy them for the rarity, right? If they were like 1 in 50s or 1 in 100s, and I'd buy them because like, oh, that's the rare one. But like, if you look at the color version of this, like if you switch over, it's just so much better.
Yeah. Well, now you made me feel bad about my comic, Matt.
No. I mean, it's still good.
It is better. Mine's crap. What was I thinking?
But it's one of those things where it's just like I'm just saying, for me, that's one thing I stopped doing was leaning into the rarity of things and going just with like, okay, you know, do I really care about the rarity of this book? If I like the cover, why am I picking up the cover that I like the least out of the 3?
Yeah. That's a good point. Like for me, you should collect what you love for sure. I didn't have the option. I just found this in a
Right.
dollar bin
I
kind
mean,
of thing.
and sometimes those books are super rare and hard to find. Like, so you could have made the right choice and had a really big book.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, this was a very highly printed book. So
Yeah. I mean, when
that's
you
why
look at the difference, yeah, I mean, the color definitely makes it pop. But anyway, just thought it was kind of interesting.
But this is also as close as you can get to owning a Campbell sketch. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Someday I'll get closer, Matt. Someday.
That's right.
All right, Matt.
Show me what you got.
I'm gonna do twofers at the same time because twofers are fun. So this is one of my favorite books. This is something I want to upgrade, but I'm a Spider-Man 2099 fan, right? And this is a 9.6. This is the second print that came with the Toy Biz figure.
That's cool.
This was an upgrade. My book that I had with the figure's around here somewhere. The book that was in that one was a 9.4, and I kind of traded up with another book to get up to the 9.6. So I'll kind of work my way back up to a 9.8. But yeah, I love 2099. And
Yeah.
this is the rare of those books, and they're super hard to find in high grade. And then the second bonus is my favorite outside of this cover. Actually, my favorite 2099 cover is this one by John Tyler Christopher.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's issue 3, Spider-Man 2099 3. I think it's a 1 in 50. But I mean, if you look, I don't know if maybe you could pull it up, but there's detail in his costume. Like you can see all the texture of the costume in it.
Let's see here.
2099 number 3, or number 3.
Oh, number 3. Oh, okay.
Not this series. It's the main series. What is this? 20.
This one, right?
No.
What is it? Spider-Man 2099?
If you go back,
I can just type here.
Yeah. 2099.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 or number 3. This is a lot of work. There you go.
There you go. Boom.
Can we blow it up anymore? Probably not. Huh?
Yeah, I can. All right.
Well, there's all these little, you can see all this little like detail in the costume there. This is one of my favorite 2099 cover.
That is cool. Yeah, you can see like the wrinkle on his face and stuff. And yeah, that is cool. That's neat.
And so this is one, actually, this is a pretty good condition copy.
Did you know that one went for back in 2023 for $3,000?
It was a very expensive book at one point, and then for some reason people just stopped going for it.
Well, that was probably, was it because of the Spider-Verse?
No, this was prior to the Spider-Verse, because what year was that? 2020? I guess it was around the time of Spider-Verse, but it was just one of those books. There are occasions where you don't see a book pop up in the aftermarket, and then let's say a lot of people want it, it gets hot, then one pops up and it goes for a premium price, and then that draws out more copies. That kind of happened with this book where people were like, oh, I have one too, and then suddenly there's 10 copies available and it's now only worth $25. But
hey, it's back to ratio.
Right. Oh, it's a 1 in 25. Yeah, but I love it.
That's cool.
All right. Maya Blue X. There you go. I was reading that wrong. $2,000 for a 9.8 for that 2099 second print. So yeah, it'll probably take a little while to bump that 9.6 up to a 9.8. But like a 9.6 is really hard to get in that book. So that's why I am a condition snob and a grade snob. But I accept the 9.6 in that because I know how hard it is.
All right. So my next one is, going to conventions, you're talking to creators, and you want to buy something because you kind of have this conversation and you're like, oh, you're with CovrPrice, and you're like, yeah, and then you just walk away and it's kind of like wah, wah. But I really like Rose Besh, and she had this at our booth, this Invincible, right? Number 2, first appearance of Adam Eve. and a bunch of other people, Invincible #2. And if you look, she signed it and did like a little remarky heart at the bottom, like a. And she was very nice. And I then said, "Okay, I'll pay what you want." And she charged me $250 for this, and I was like, "Oh, that hurts. That hurts." But
that was like way over premium market too.
Well, I didn't see
it. It's come back.
Good thing there's CovrPrice, because I didn't realize it's now going for about 345. Yeah.
Raw?
That was for no grade raw 345. And I got it signed in the remark. I don't know if that's good remark.
What issue was that?
#2. First Adam Eve, the Muller twins, duplicate, cameo of Alan the Alien, origin of Omni-Man. So
let's double check. Well, let's double check our sale and make sure we didn't have some wrong data in there.
Don't you put anything in? Don't you check this, Matt?
Wow, that price is legit. Holy crap.
Yay. So
yeah, that was an actual sale this past December, 345. Looking at the pictures, yeah, it's a 9, it's near mint raw for 345. Jeez Louise. Wow, I did not realize that book is that expensive now.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So take that. But yeah, no, I mean, what's that?
You showed us.
Yeah, I thought, well, I mean, 250 was a high buy-in. But yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. And it's just an example. The lesson there is like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, because it's signed, but not like certified or anything like that. I don't know if that lowers the value.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. You could always go through JSA, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. It used to be anything signed or remarked was considered graffiti. And if it didn't come with a COA, worthless. Like basically if Stanley signed it, and it wasn't even worth $5, unless it came with a COA. Like Dynamic Forces, like 15 years ago, it had to be a Dynamic Forces certificate of authenticity. They were pretty much the only ones that were doing that. And so trying to move something that was not without a COA was really hard. Like you would not get top dollars, like 20, 25, $30 for things.
Yeah.
One of my biggest mistakes was leaving behind an Alan Moore signed book for like $10, and it's one of those things.
Well, you went through a phase, and maybe you're still there, where you kind of saw it as graffiti unless you had the COA.
It was graffiti, but now JSA will certify that stuff, so you will get it will authenticate it. CBCS does the same thing.
I love her style. I mean, I have her Wonder Woman up here on the wall behind me here as well. She's great.
Best Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. But I show that one off every day, so I didn't want to show it here.
Right.
All right, your turn. So I have like 20 of these. So.
Well, I try to pull in as much as I could.
Well, no worries. I mean, I can keep going. I have a couple that I think you're gonna like a lot, actually.
Well, we got like 30 minutes, so we'll go to the end of third. So I'm gonna like max out my my list here. So as you know, I am a Mega Man collector, right?
You are.
Mega Man is my dude. It's my gaming handle is Megamat first. So if you ever see a Megamat pop up in something, it's me.
It's me.
So one of my all-time favorite books is this foil Mega Man #1. Wow. This is the first appearance of Mega Man in a US comic. And I just love it. Love it.
Beautiful.
It's an absolutely beautiful book, and it's a wraparound. And not only that, it's probably one of the best Mega Man covers. Like a lot of them, there's he's not front and center. It's there's usually I don't know. I get a little picky with Mega Man covers because I like them so much that I am super picky about it. But then I do have another favorite cover, which is I love Mega Man Master Mix series. Mm-hmm. So I do have a 9.8 of this. So this was a homage cover to Days. What number was it? I forget.
Yeah.
I forget what issue number. But these Mega Man Master Mix covers are super hard to find. And they're really thick. And they read from back to front. So a lot of times when you see them on eBay, they'll look like this. Mm-hmm. And you see, like even this one has the incorrect label on it. It's the wrong. It says variant cover C, but that's incorrect. So I got to get this label fixed one day. But that's how I bought it, because it was like this on eBay, and I was able to look at the barcode, and because they put the label, what the cover was here. So the book that this label has in a 920 is worth like $50. So it was like this on eBay, and I was like, I think I know what cover that is. And yeah, sure enough, there you go.
That's cool.
We've never popped up. And then the last one that was, even though this is not a comic, I can't tell you how hard it is to find this. So this is probably my favorite Mega Man cover right here. It's a Game Informer for Mega Man 11. It was a homage. If I showed you the other side, it has every iteration of Mega Man up until until Mega Man 11. So the back has like 10 different Mega Mans on it. These were, if you had Game Informer back in the day, these were shipped to your house, not bagged and boarded, not in a bag. It was just a label was slapped on it and just shipped in the mail. And so they were notoriously just damaged. So the only way you could find a good one was one sitting on like a newsstand, and that's what this one is. There's nothing on the barcode. This one is the mintiest copy I've seen in probably 10 years. And I've been looking for like a really high grade, but like this, like even if you go to eBay right now, they're just toasted. But this book is just,
that's a great find for the collector, for someone who's a connoisseur of Mega Man.
Yeah, it's hands down one of my favorite books. In fact, I have like a to-go bag. You know, back when the fires were happening here a year ago, I had a go bag. This was in it. That's how much I valued that book. It was like
certificates, passports, not so much.
I'm not going to find this again. I'm not going to find that in that condition again. So it was in my go bag.
That's love.
Yeah.
Hey, Maya Blue says that today came out the all new Mega Man issues.
Yes, I got my store is holding the movie homage cover for me. So
very nice. Yeah.
But again, I'm very picky with covers, so I don't get them all because I don't like them all. So it's weird. It's a thing.
I don't like them all. All right.
What books are in my go-to bag? A lot of them will show tonight. That like literally they're in. I have this red bag that was just, like
you should probably put in something more substantial.
No, it's just a bag you grab and run. So yeah.
All right,
collector. And the go bag is like I have thousands of comics. In the go bag is only 10 things.
All right, well, we're gonna go through them tonight then, and we'll see. So number 1 was Mega Man.
Yeah, that was in there.
Another lesson is going to panels. I think it was New York. Matt and I went to the panel for Marvel, and it was cool. They had the actors and everyone talking and stuff, and we got this cool Born Again. I couldn't find it in CovrPrice. I don't know if it's called Born Again or Daredevil.
It's Born Again, yeah.
Born Again, but I didn't see it.
Actually, no, it's a variant for the first appearance of who's the
Muse?
The painter? Yeah, first appearance of Muse. So it's in there. It's a variant for that issue.
So I don't know what it's worth because I am too lazy to look right now. Unless, well, here. Do you know what that issue is?
Yeah. Here I can tell you. I forget what the number is for first Muse. It's Daredevil number 11.
All right, here I'll show. See if we can find it.
I thought it was a variant for that. Maybe not.
A lot of Daredevil 11s. Speaking of those, since we're right here, this is also
it was the next issue. It wasn't the first appearance. It was the issue right after it.
This was also one of my favorite covers. I love that. The one after it?
It's 12. Daredevil 12, I believe. This will be fun if I'm wrong again.
Yeah, not there.
People can probably find this right. I guess I'm wrong again. Then I don't know.
Then we don't know. That's fine.
I thought it was, but maybe it is. And that was San Diego Comic-Con, right? Or was it New York? What was that?
I think that was New York. Anyway, it's a key. What's on that first? No. Okay. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you real quick, Matt, was I was going through my collection. I found a wizard, the Batman one that you always talk about.
Oh, do I talk? Oh, with the Batcave inside of it? Yeah,
inside this. So I mean, back in the day, of course, before we started CovrPrice, we were fans of Wizard, and we got the honor of speaking to Jared Seamus.
Daredevil 14, by the way. Daredevil 14. 2024, it's Daredevil 14. The very
14.
Yeah, which is the first
Oh, it's almost there. I was at 13.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Let's go back real quick. Oh, there's Muse. Yeah.
How did I say the wrong number? Jeez.
There we go. There you are, my friend. All right.
I think the last sale I've seen was it was like $30, $37.
Yeah, so this one is going for about 37.
Chad's right. I do not actually have a Turek one. I do have a Turek. No, you know what? I think I got rid of Turek ones back in ages ago. In the Purge.
Wizard. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys remember back in the day, Wizard was awesome, and they always these great. This was the special. So this is not even actually one of the issues.
No, they had an X-Men. They had a couple X-Men specials. They had a Batman special.
Yeah, no, it was so good. This must have been like 90 something. I'm not seeing the Batcave though in here.
Yeah, that must have been another issue.
But I mean, like all the cool things about Robin, his utility belt, what he could do with his insignia.
What's special about Robin? Close up on his groin.
Just groin shots. Geez, what year was this?
It should say
Azrael in there. Yeah, no. So I saw this and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." I totally forgot I even had it. I probably have a ton of Wizards someplace somewhere.
I bought like a nice looking Wizard #1 not too long ago. It was a couple of years ago, and it's missing the fold out inside. So I was like, dang it! So it's incomplete, so I can't get it graded.
This one, I'll do one more, Matt, and then I'll
go for it. Yeah,
this one was interesting. Dead Rabbits. Way back when in I guess it was 2018. Again, when we first started CovrPrice. I remember I got this one, and then there was some hoopla around it because the imagery was used by like under copyright for something else. Do you remember the story, Matt?
Yeah, the name and the imagery is belongs to a bar in New York City, and so I mean it wasn't exactly. It was close, but they basically sued them and told them that they had to change the name. So they had already printed these, the first issue is Dead Rabbit, and so then they went back. They didn't recall them or anything, but they reprinted it moving forward with Dead Eyes, and then actually they just released a new version of it about a year ago, maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So it's now Dead Eyes.
And I thought, well, okay, a recall, that's going to be special someday. And
that wasn't recalled though. It wasn't recalled.
I mean, well, yeah, but just like having him have like the story behind it, I thought was cool enough to be like, okay, well, this story, if it ever takes off, it hasn't taken off. It's worth $8, but still,
yeah, it's a good series. I mean, that first issue is especially good. I really enjoyed it. So I thought it had a lot of promise.
Yeah,
and still, I mean, it would be a good show now.
Yeah. Well, I have it if it does, if it turns out to be something special.
Okay. What am I doing one now?
Yeah, your turn.
All right. This is in my go bag. This is a book from my go bag. It is a 10. No.
What?
It's actually I had cracked a book, and it was such a good crack that I could just snap it back together. And so you gave like out these stickers, right? But like I'm a gamer, I love game covers. DuckTales #1, the NES variant is probably one of my favorite books. It was probably my grail for a very long time. This is not a great copy. It's probably an 8.0 ish, 8.5 maybe. Lots of spine ticks. So
that's such a great cover. That's so fun.
Yeah. I mean, Here's the thing about this book. It was, I think, limited to 500, which is a print run that's pretty common for today, right? I think it cost $10 at San Diego Comic-Con, and I forget what year this was, but it was probably like 2004 or something like that. You know, if you just were smart enough to pick it up at the convention, you know, you would have had a really nice copy early on. I didn't go to that convention, whatever this was sold at, so I missed it. But I mean, for the past 10 years, this has been a $500 plus variant.
Oh, has it?
And yes.
Oh, wow.
Maya is right. One of the hardest games ever, but one of my favorite games ever, which is why, I mean, I have so many good memories of playing DuckTales #1 easily. Fun fact, one of the rarest Nintendo games is DuckTales #2.
I didn't even know it existed.
No, not many people did. It was at the end. It was released at the end of the end of life of the classic NES, and so everyone had already transitioned over to Super Nintendo. So when DuckTales 2 came out, very low print run, not many people picked it up.
Was it harder to find than ET on the Atari?
Back in the day, probably. That's one of my. I do have a landfill ET, which is fun. Yeah, you know the story behind ET, right? The game was so bad and so unsuccessful that they buried all the copies in the middle of the desert, and then like 7 years ago, I forget what the time frame was, but someone went out looking for them based on all this lore and found the horde buried and then dug them all up. And so, yeah, I bought one of those landfilled copies.
Insane.
All dusty still. It's all like caked in, and inside the like crevice it still has dirt. So
oh my god, are you kidding? That's crazy.
Yeah.
We had a super chat. Lord Tatman's comics. Yeah, being able to see other collectors' collections through CovrPrice would be a great feature. We are exploring that for sure. Like someday you will be able to look at each other's collections and talk to each other and like, you know, learn from each other. We have a lot of stuff. I won't even get into it right now, but yeah, that's a great idea, and that's, I think, something we could definitely do in the future.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that's a go bag book, because like it's really hard to find still. They don't pop up on eBay too often. I think there is one on there currently. But they're one of those books that pops up like, I don't know, once every other year.
I think Maya's throwing some code at you from DuckTales.
Oh, I missed it.
I put it up on the screen.
Oh, nice. I don't think I probably didn't do the code for it. I don't remember doing the code. It's not like the Contra code, which you have memorized up, down, left, right. It's like a start. Yeah.
I'm gonna go fast now because we're running out of time. But check this out. So I wanted to call out this one, Venom 7. Because this one was that chase variant, not this one in particular, but there was a chase version, which Matt gave me a long time ago, and it was so nice, but I couldn't find it. But it's in here, it's in my house someplace. But this one had that one where, this is when I first learned about chase, I think, because it was the tongue hanging out the mouth. Oh, you know, so that was.
Yeah, that was that the first codex, or was the first?
It was the Dylan Brock cameo. Oops. Dylan Brock cameo.
Yeah. So yeah, first Dylan Brock.
Yeah, but the chase on that one was I don't even know it'd be a chase, but this one was this cool tongue hanging out one.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorite things when I wish people did this more. Image kind of played with this. They kind of did a few books like this last year. Marvel used to do more of these where they would sneak in this quote secret variant. And they would always they wouldn't tell retailers that they were happening. They would just fold them into the rest of the books. And so then they put them on the stand, and then you go digging for it. And then it was just fun to find. That's like the Wolverine Origins 10, the first appearance of Dakin with the third claw.
Yeah.
The third claw variant. That was a book that breaks my heart. I had one, and I mean, these are mistakes you learn. I had a 9.6 of that Wolverine Origins 10, the third claw variant, and the notes on it said that it was pressable, pretty much all the things on there. So I cracked it, sent it to my presser, who was novice, and didn't realize there was an insert, and so he pressed it with that insert, not protected, and so the book had this giant rectangle in it and essentially damaged the book.
Well, it's
So,
good to learn on other people's awesome
I
books.
know, just stupid decisions.
This one is The Secret Empire, J. Scott Campbell, but I liked it because it had Stan Lee and it has all the spider people hanging out. Again, found that at a thing. This one is just a Deadpool #1, but it was the that kind of hip hop cover.
Oh yeah. The
thing.
yeah. But what is that a homage to?
I don't know. Wait. Looking at. I don't know.
Maybe it's someone else knows. Any hip hop fans there? Let's see if anyone. I know it's Carrie
Andrews, yeah.
Carrie Andrews, but I forget what it was a homage to.
Oh, Duggan Hawthorne. Oh no, never mind.
Attention Deficit. The Attention Deficit album cover.
Yeah, that one's fun though. But just wanted to show that one that I found in my collection. And then we also got the Rick and Morty lenticulars at one of the San Diego Comic Cons. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, what was fun about those is that I have an artist proof one, right? And last year they put them out for just anyone to pick up, and they were like super rare, and it was on accident. So a lot of people were able to get all these artist proof copies, and then it kind of destroyed the market on the artist proof.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize this one, the lenticular one, was about $230 back in 2025, but it just had a sale. Well, I guess back in 2025 for $160.
Well, if just to tap into that, this is let's see, where is it? I kind of grabbed a bunch of books here. Where did I put it? Dang it. I was going to show off something in the similar vein. It's a Rick and Morty book, but now I don't know where I put it.
I have another Rick and Morty in here that let me show you real quick. This one was interesting. This one is the Dungeons and Dragons, worth nothing. But the other day you mentioned that Dungeons and Dragon covers were kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that was KRS's foil.
Yeah, foil for Rick and Morty, and I thought that was cool. So we got that from Chris over at KRS. But here's one that was a fun one. This one we got at a convention, and so you guys remember Rags? Rags was
yeah.
Rags was that comic where it was like end of world
Antarctic Press. Yeah.
Antarctic Press, and it was like super sexy covers everywhere.
I mean, that first issue was on fire, and then they had one of the hottest Patreons around, because you can get these exclusive Patreons, and he just turned on all the influencers.
So that's the lesson. That's why I thought this was important. So we met the creator. I forgot his name. And we were talking because he was an artist who didn't understand comic book market. And Matt and I were like, preaching about like aftermarket values and this and that. And what he did was he put that out there. Everyone bought it because it was a limited print run. And then he said, you know what? My fans want more. So he just opened it back up and started printing out more. And everyone's like, no, you're ruining the print run. And he was like, print run, schmint run. People love it because they love the story, not because they're trying to collect them. And everyone's like, no. And then it all kind of went down.
He said, if you're here to flip these, you can get out. And then the Patreon went, I think he was making probably, I don't know, it was something like $7,000 a month in the Patreon. And then it went down to $100 because everyone left. And it just like completely, because like, where'd everyone go? Well, your entire audience were people who were like wanted to flip these. So yeah.
So at one of the cons, I was talking to him and I was explaining to him that like that's why, because he didn't know what happened. And I explained it to him, and then he gave me this as a thank you. He was like, "Oh, just take this." And I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "Oh, it's a really rare Patreon cover." And I'm like, "Okay, but you just print them again."
No, I mean, Rags has a lot of good covers too. I mean, the art on some of these covers is really good.
Yeah, it's racy.
Like if you go to the first issue has actually a lot of. There's some really rare stuff in it, because this book was printed before Antarctic Press. So some of these books are really like that. I think that orange logo one is super crazy hard to find.
Oh yeah.
The one to the left of that one.
This one?
I mean, this was a
Oh, no.
Kickstarter or Patreon exclusive. Yeah.
This one?
No, all the way to the right.
Oh, sorry. And he said he based the cover off of a webcam girl that he knew or something, or he was trying to, and he was trying to talk to her, and so he drew her. How sexy.
Yeah, her handle's Ginger Archie.
Ginger Archie.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Because when this got popular, she was all excited about it too. She was in it. She supported it. So it was referenced. I mean, it was a good book. It was a fun book. It was kind of one of the first like lean into the booby books is what it was, right? It really went for it. And
so I want to
the market definitely changed since then, for sure.
So lesson was know the aftermarket. The aftermarket helps support artists in different ways. Hey Matt, check this out.
Oh, hey, that was a nice find. Yeah, that was on our shaker list about 6 months ago, and John's like, I have that one. I'm like, you don't have rare stuff.
And I said, oh yeah, jerk.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest Buffy books, one of the rarest Buffy books for sure.
So I started collecting Buffy a little bit, especially at cons, because, and by the way, this is pristine. This is like, I'm not a grader or anything, but like I can't find a flaw.
I mean, I'm sure the census is crazy low on that thing too.
Yeah, I probably will send that one in. Back in the day in the 90s, the one show that I loved was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it's so funny, my mom got into it with me, and it became this like ritual that her and I would sit down every Wednesday at about 8 p.m. We'd kick the entire family out of the family room, and like, if you're not into Buffy, you get out of here. And she had my back, and her and I would sit and watch Buffy for an hour, and we did that for years. So it just has great memories. And my mom passed away about 7-8 years ago now. And
has it been that long?
It's been longer, I think. Actually, it was right when we were kind of launching CovrPrice and going through all that stuff.
Wow.
And so whenever I see a Buffy book, it always just makes me think of her. And I picked this one up, not knowing it was going to be so rare. And then Matt was like, "Oh, you don't have it," and I had to show him.
Yeah, I didn't believe you actually had it. It's Buffy the Vampire? I was gonna look up the census.
Number 5, the DeMio showcase.
Season 8 or season 10, or is that on there?
The 2019.
Oh, it's 20. Is it 2019? Really?
Yeah.
I'm just curious what that census was on that back in the day. And who was the artist again?
DeMio. While you're looking, I just want to show, I got also this great Sienkiewicz cover. I just like the cover. It's the black cat on the diamond. And here's a fun one. This was, remember this, Matt? Haha. And they did the whole Trump clown.
Yeah, there's so the Haha series had a slew of number of first editions, and so there was a Virgin version of this one, and then the trade dress version.
And of course, this was back in 2021.
It was very controversial at the time. Like a lot of people were like, "We're not happy about this." I don't even want to reference it because this could just skew the show, so we won't even like. It
well, anything political always gets weird. But I thought it was interesting because it was timely, and it was obviously part of like I think they did some other weird homage, not even homage, but like call outs in their other versions, like they had Ronald McDonald and stuff. Anyway, I just thought it was like whenever you see a presidential figure in a comic book, it's kind of a standout thing.
All right, I'll blast through mine real quick. Are you good?
I got a few more, but go for it. All
right, we'll go. Keep showing.
Okay, I'll just keep going. I don't know if anyone's a fan of Low, but I bought this book way back when in like Seattle and fell in love with the art, and I thought that was really cool.
Low was picked up for an animated series, at least by Sony 3 years ago.
If they even come close to the art in the comic, it's amazing. Yeah. Skin Breakers signed by Kirkman. We went to his panel and got it signed.
I gave my copy to you guys. I think we gave it away. Yeah.
That Spawn cover with all the names on it and stuff. I thought that was just fun.
Yeah, it was a Spider-Man homage.
Yeah. East of West was just a great series, and this is one of the only books that I actually hunted. I wanted the #1 because I was reading the trades, and I was like, I had to have it. Star Wars #1. This is the Whitman 35.
It's the 35-cent variant, but the Whitman.
35%. But that was funny because way back when we started CovrPrice, someone reached out and said, this lady reached out and was like, I'm trying to sell my collection. And I was like, well, we don't do that at CovrPrice. We're just a price guide. But do you know anyone who would want it? And this is how I'm imagining her voice.
That's a pretty good voice.
My husband passed away and he had all the Star Wars. And I said, well, I was like, well, show me. I might buy it. And she showed it to me and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, that'd be great. And I said, I'll pay you this much. She said, sure. And then she said, I'm going to throw in some figures. And I was like, no, you don't have to. Those might be worth money. You should try to sell those. And she's like, no, I just want to get rid of them. And that's where I got all those guys up there. All my R2-D2, my Chewbacca, Luke, Han, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper from the original line. So that was
I can't believe you didn't even show your Schomburg. It wasn't even on this list.
Which one?
Your pre-code horror Schomburg.
Oh.
It's like worth $10,000, and you showed instead.
I've shown it on the show before. But what about this one? This Musk versus Zuck. Remember this one? I thought was interesting because it was the first introduction of like AI generated graphics. I think.
Yeah, it was AI assisted
covers.
So like AI helped generate a lot of the. He built the setup and told, it was one of those covers where he directed it, started building it out, and then it was ultimately AI driven, but it was not as easy back then as it is today, but it's still one of those controversial.
Do you know what it's worth right now?
Well, this is the second print.
Oh, wait. No, I got the limited. Oh, wait, did I not get the limited?
You have the blue and red.
Oh, curse you, Matt. I was so excited to show this one. I was like, $600.
Yeah.
Oh, I have this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the mighty have fallen.
Yep. There was a second print that was released the year after. That was
curse your discerning eye. Then I'm just going to show some other ones real quick, Matt, and then we'll go back. Sorry, I don't mean to take over anything, but this was great because JTC was amazing, and these were such a fun one to wait in line for and get.
Those are good covers.
This one was cool because we met the artist of Cursed Pirate Girl, and what he did at every single show, if you talk to him, he said, "Oh, you want me to draw something for you?"
There was a special. If you bought this graphic novel, he would do a sketch for you of whatever you wanted inside the book.
And say for John.
I have one somewhere. I unfortunately can't find where I put mine.
And the level of detail in this comic was amazing. So yeah, Cursed Pirate Girl. Our artist is Jeremy Bastian. Super nice guy.
Yeah, loved her. I loved
5-10 minutes. We were just chatting. And then finally, this is not a comic book, but it's an homage to Playboy Wookiee.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to show this actually.
And so I can't show all the naked stuff in here because it actually does have like photo shoots of sexy like Princess Leia and all that stuff. Like it's like the whole thing is a satirical thing about Star Wars and like sexiness, but it was an old Playboy. Even the lightsaber, the ad on the back is of the that snow creatures. Some things are worth holding on to because he lost his arm and he's holding a Smirnoff vodka.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you understand how expensive these are. They get up to like $300 in
really?
Oh yeah. Like that's, I think the last sale in actually 4 days ago was $279.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize it.
And
I got this.
It's not graded. And that's issue 1, which is very hard to find. And issue 2 is with R2-D2, and that's even a $150 book. I can't tell you how much I actually wanted that. Like, so
the only where I got it because I went to the burlesque show where they did the Star Wars burlesque show, and I bought it as one of the things.
Yeah, there's one. There's a 9.6 on eBay right now for $500 or best offer.
Holy crap! Yeah. Well,
yeah, it's a good book.
Yeah, it's a fun one. All right, sorry, Matt. So go ahead.
Man, well, I mean, we're out of time, but I'll blast it. So, wanted to see what was in my go-to box. So these were in my go-to box. One of my favorite books is Black Boy Fly.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot you had that.
9.8. Like this is, I'm a big fan of Hebrew Brantley. So I bought this when it came out through the store that he was selling them at conventions, but there were copies available in the store that sold his vinyls too, and so I bought a couple, and this was my last copy, and I got it. Came in as a 9.8. But this was limited to 100 copies. This was his first book, the first appearance of Flyboy, which is his central character that he uses in all his street art and his exhibitions, and pretty much he's a Chicago legend. So yeah, this was a fun book. That's in my go bag. Right here, this is probably one of my personal gems. I'm a huge Linda Carter fan.
Oh yeah.
So there is her. This is the one book I paid. When CGC has those rare signings that it costs $300 to get it signed, I did that for this one. I spent $350 to get this signed. So yeah. Luckily, it came back in 9.8. This is also one of my favorite covers. I probably bought 5 of these, and this was the best one out of the bunch.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a go bag, because I'm probably not going to be able to get that one again. That's to show my absolute favorite book in my collection. This one right here.
Oh yeah, your She-Ra.
So this is the first appearance of She-Ra in a modern comic, and it's just awesome cover. In fact, I just bought the Mondo figure for myself from Christmas. It's a 1 in 6 figure, so it's this big.
Oh wow.
Maybe I'll show. But this is hands down probably my favorite book in life.
Yeah, you've been a Motu fan for forever.
Yeah. So I'm a huge Dodson fan too. So the fact that there's certain covers I'll find things wrong with it. I'm like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. But I love the cover. But there's a little this is perfect cover. Perfect. Even though Swiftland looks a little crazy, but I like it.
Looks a little high. Looks like he's on coke or something.
But I got to show you
Uh-oh, Matt froze.
I froze?
You're frozen.
Really?
Yes. Oh, you're back. You came back.
Okay, we're gonna digress here. I'm gonna show you this figure that I bought here. All right. Can I share my screen?
Yep.
Share screen. So I just picked this up. Hold on, we're gonna go crazy. You see this right here?
Oh yeah.
So I just bought this Mondo figure.
Oh, that actually looks really cool.
Yeah, and so they have Mondo has these 1 in 6 scales figures. So there's also a He-Man, which you can see back there, which I'm gonna have to get that next. But there was also this thing's incredible, the Swiftwind.
Oh, whoa, that is cool.
So look how big! Look at this thing.
Jesus.
So
you don't have enough room, Matt.
No, this is my plans. But so this was a timed edition. This was so hard that you couldn't find this thing. But even better than that, this is pretty awesome. So this is one of my things I need to find. So if you have one, let me know. But check this out. There was also the Battle Cat, and there's 2 versions of it. But again,
Battle Cat looks cool.
If I could show, look at this thing.
Oh, come on.
This is the size. These are how big these things are. So there's this is actual cat size.
A cat-sized Battle Cat.
A cat-sized action figure. So you can pose these. These aren't they look like statues that you can pose. Essentially, it's like Hot Toys. Hot Toys is essentially that. But yeah, these are my plans. So I eventually plan to have my She-Ra with Swiftwind with this book. So it'll be a shrine to She-Ra. To the point where my first commission was She-Ra from Tahani Far. So kind of tying it all together here. So yeah.
Oh yeah, Matt got this commissioned.
Yeah. So I wanted a post transformation She-Ra. So this was one of the I mean I had a stack of stuff that I grabbed at last minute to show up, and I mean, we can't even touch upon it here. Just,
Well,
I mean, this is one of my favorite books right here. This
is that?
one Lou Vampirilla Volume 5,
Mm-hmm.
hands down my favorite Vampirilla cover, even more than the Frisons.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, geez, I mean, we could spend all day here. We can go through all these. Oh, here's another one. I'll do this one. Oh, I didn't even get to do one of my old time favorites. Oh my god. So I love this one too. This is John Byrne? Is it John Byrne? Yeah, John Byrne's story. And art. Yeah. So this was the Superman and Big Barda make a porno.
Oh, that's right.
And so I love Mr. Terrific, but he's like, Superman and my wife. this is I love this cover just because it's so like it's so scandalous, and the story was so scandalous in it too. I just love this book so much. Like the fact that they did this, the fact that they made this is absolutely insane.
So they didn't go through with it, did they?
No, they went through with it. So it was they didn't show it, but it was definitely alluded to it. Like, so there's this part where he breaks into, I think it's the next issue after this. So Mr. Miracle is shown, basically, I forget the guy who mind controls Big Barda, but they show him porn that they created with Big Barda while she's mind controlled. They show him and he's like, my wife? And he's like freaks out. So then he goes to try and find her and finds her with Superman, and he like they alluded that the deed was done.
What?
Yeah, it's a bonkers story. Is that
it's canon? Holy, okay, wow,
it's so fantastic.
What color kryptonite made Superman do her porno?
It was something that was like that. I forget. It's been a while since I read it, but it's such a fun book.
That's crazy.
The fact that it exists is crazy to me. That someone back in, what year is this? Because I definitely did not read this as a kid, but this was oh my god, I just tucked it away. 1987. You know.
Cliff is saying Sleaze from Apocalypse did it to them.
Yes, Sleaze. You're right. Yes, thank you. Yeah,
and it's only implied.
It's only implied, but basically they're like, did they? I think it was an interview. Did they go through with it? And he's like, yeah, they did. Like,
jeez.
But even if it was implied, she did things on other like prior to Superman. Which is terrible because Big Barda is such a good character.
Matt, what happens on Apocalypse stays on Apocalypse. We just don't talk about it.
And this is a book that I reference, and then we got to go. But I reference this all the time. It's hands down one of my favorite books, and everything about it I love and hate at the same time. So a little backstory: when I got this graded, I decided not to do CGC, to try CBCS out for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And because they were like, CGC had some crazy long wait and they were kind of messing things up, and so CBCS was like, hey, try us for the first time, we're awesome, we have no wait. So I'm like, oh, let's try them out, I'm going to send them some books. And right when my books got into their graders' hands, they announced that they were going to produce a new label, which was the Rivet label, which is the worst label ever created in the history of labels. Like it's not great. Like the rivets around there, the font, the coloring, it's just terrible. But this was the recalled edition, the direct edition, not the newsstand. So CGC kind of rolls them all together, so that you can't see the breakdown. But this is the only 9.8 in existence for a direct edition, recalled.
So
you look on
that it's in a crazy label.
You'll look at the census at CGC and there's like a couple hundred. That's because all the newsstands they sent to the UK to preview the book. They only printed about 10, I think, here in the States, and they sent one to Tom Cruise, and he looked too effeminate in a couple panels, and so he made them redo it. And so they scrambled, changed out those panels, reprinted them.
I'd like to see the difference of how they made him more or less effeminate in it.
I think I have it somewhere. I actually have the find that. I saved because we wrote about it at some point.
The comments are good.
What was the comment?
Let me show something real quick because I thought this was going to be kind of fun. So,
Yeah,
all the books that I showed, I went to my collection on CovrPrice and I put them into a virtual box. And it's really easy to do that. All you have to do is click edit on your collection, and then you can select any of the comics that you have in your thing, and then just quickly add them to a virtual box. So I did that, and once it opens up, so here's the comics for the comic
they're worth
show.
$16,000.
Well, that's the thing. So what you do is, so now you can track all your like a sub collection. So here's all the books that I kind of showed off today. Put them in here, minus maybe one or two, and then all you have to do is hit this total. What do you think this my random selection of comics that I showed today are worth?
Oh, you have the Bill Sienkiewicz Black Cat in there too. You didn't show that one off.
I kind of went through it quickly.
If I had to price all of these together, now your spike really amps the value up right there.
All right,
Right?
all right.
Everyone else can guess too. I'm gonna guess that all of this together is 550. No, wait, you got the Rose Besh. That's 600, 650. So 800. I'm gonna do 800.
Well, it's not graded. It's raw, but
Still, it was 325.
Someone's saying 6,000. I don't even think it's that much, but
No, I'm going with 850.
all right. 1,500 bucks.
Oh, wow, I did it by half. There you go.
And I think probably some of these grades are all funny and weird and stuff, but yeah. So I mean, that's the cool thing about this is you can literally create a smaller collection of stuff you want to sell or just want to price out by itself, and then you can just always have that. And now I always know that all my 21 items here are worth about 1,500. Which, by the way, I had no idea. So that's kind of fun.
That's fun.
All right. Well,
I didn't even get to. There was so much more here that
you got to be prepared. That's why.
well, there's so many. Like, I mean, I could, didn't show off my
your Batman logo.
my logo dressed as Batman. We got what is it? This is one of my all-time favorite covers. I don't know why this is not more valuable, but the Uncanny Avengers one.
Oh, that's a great cover. Is that a Hughes?
This is Granov.
Oh, Granov.
Yeah, this is a 1 in 50 or a 1 in 100. I can't remember. But yeah, this.
I didn't know you had that. That's a great cover.
No, I have like 3 of them. I bought them when they came out, and I was like, this is going to be a big book, and it just never has crept past 150 raw. 100, 150. It kind of just sits at that price, I just don't know why, but probably because I bought multiples, and then the universe is like, we'll show you.
Yeah,
we'll show you.
We'll show you, greedy McGreedy.
But yeah, no, I love that cover. So I did buy multiples. If I really love a cover, I will buy a couple of them. Yeah. But not some of the stuff I showed. A lot of these things are too rare.
What we need to do, Matt, is we need to give you some time to pull out some of your secret, crazy, rarer stuff, and we'll do a show with just you showing off your stuff.
This is not a good grade, but this was a book.
Sally Forth.
Yeah, my Sally Forth Hughes 9.2. Again, yes, but it's still valuable in the 9.2. But I'm such a condition snob, it hurts.
It does look funny. It's like why, Matt? Just why?
Yeah, why even try?
Might try.
I mean, this is just the sampling. That's you can basically see what I buy. This is an extended version of what I get. So
I hope you guys enjoyed a little dive into our memory lane here, and I think that's the fun thing about comics is there's really a story for everyone you buy. Typically,
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. It's I don't know. It's really fun. I totally forgot some of the ones that you showed. I didn't realize you had. So that's fun.
I mean, this is what I just bought one of my variant grails that I was a tiny grail, and grail's probably too strong of a word, but I just bought that because it came up for a really great price. And that's kind of the fun of hunting for this stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find like a good deal, like, I don't even know where I put it. So
we're toying with the idea of having some of you guys on to show your comics and your grails and do that again, because that was fun.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's that Batman you're talking about.
Batman 66 is the Batgirl variant. So this is Josh Williamson. Dave Johnson. Sorry, Dave Johnson. But anyways, yeah, this is the stuff I buy. This is the only, I think, variant for Batman 66, except for the first issue. But yeah, I love this stuff. That was a good deal. That was a good price.
Nice. Well, thanks for sharing all your fun stuff, Maddie.
Yeah, Grail is the eye of the beholder. It's too much of a word for some of this stuff. I don't know if any of these would be classified as a Grail, but
not for you. It is
personal Grails
for you. Right? A lot of, especially the Linda. What's her name? Linda Hamilton Carter.
Carter. Yeah, it's only graded. Well, I have 3 graded books, signed books, but for the most part, yeah, I don't seek out signed books.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anything else, Matt?
No. This was kind of fun. We could have done this for another 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, just take out one of your long boxes and just go through each one.
I know. I mean, I could just grab whatever, like grab a stack and show what's in the stack.
Well, I mean, honestly, like when I was going through it, I kept thinking, oh, that was that con, that was San Diego, oh, that was, you know, New York. Like it was fun because it really has kind of been that 8 years of like I always show this thing, but like all the conventions we've been to, you know, for CovrPrice and trying to get it launched and everything, and we're around comic books all the time, so it's definitely really fun.
Yeah, but here's another DuckTales collector. Yeah, it's one of those books that, you know, I do feel that if you really want a book, it will itself into existence. There was some book that I was looking for probably 3 years, and I went to like an antique market, and there was like one box that had 15 books in it, and it was like in that box. And it was that? The odds of it being in that box is like is crazy rare, and the fact that, you know, that it was just in there.
Angel placed it in there for you. Which comic was it?
I don't know where it is. I've tucked it away. It's somewhere, but it was you know, the actress that plays oh my god, in Daredevil, who plays Karen. Why am I blanking on her name?
I can picture her, but yeah.
Karen Page. What's the actress's name? Why am I blanking on? Oh my god, my brain is just not working. Son of a bee.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Oh my gosh. Why?
Deborah Ann Wool.
Deborah Ann Wool. Thank you. Jeez.
How come I could find it so much quicker? What happened?
I know, I'm just terrible. So there's 2 photo variants of her in True Blood, where it's her in a waitress outfit and then her with fangs, and they were retailer incentives for one of the spin-off series in the comic series. Like there were 1 in 25s essentially. I was watching, they're on my watch list on eBay, and they never came up until one day they sent actually Jen sent me the waitress one, and then and then I found the other one out and about, which was like never saw one pop up. So, you know, it's not worth, I don't even think it has a value. The last sale was like $10 3 years ago. So it's just one of those books you look for, and then the universe kind of just gives it to you
as a thank you.
Yeah. So if you really want that DuckTales, you just will it into existence.
You just believe.
Right. I mean, the secret, right? You got a secret.
Matt's about manifesting.
That's right.
All right.
Manifest these comics into your lives.
Well, we're over time for sure. Matt, thank you so much for sharing your collection.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your stuff. It was I love that the Wookiee in your collection. The Wookiee that you showed. My favorite book of yours tonight is the burlesque Wookiee book for sure. Is that in a bag of board?
It's not, because I don't have a big enough one.
Gosh.
I don't have a big enough one.
I have a stack here. Next time I see you,
I got
my soul. That's just floating around.
It was a personal thing. It's just for me. But anyway, on that note,
do we have anything signed by Stan or Kirby? I have stuff signed by Stanley. I have some graded books that are signed by Stan, but like there was like a signing that it was an opportunistic signing with Stanley, and I just got random stuff signed. I should have been thoughtful of it. It was just, here's a Spider-Man book, here's a Wolverine book, and they were just, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything signed by either of those guys. sadly.
And I have like an X-Men 1, the Jim Lee 90s one. That's signed by Stan, but it was like I didn't stop to check condition. And so it's a 9.0. So it's like, you know, it would have been great if it was a 9.8, but it was a 9.0. But still, I still have them.
Yeah.
So just Stan, no Kirby's.
All right. On that note, Matt, have a good night. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.